So Amazon have just released their latest line of Echo products, and first things first, why do they look like this?
He's heading for that small moon.
That's no moon.
Why are we still moving towards it?
Why are we still moving towards it? What? Why can I not help myself but buy this? Don't buy it, please. I am begging you. Let me buy it first. I've already done it. I've already pre-ordered it. Let me buy it first and I'll tell you if it's any good. I can guarantee it isn't. Here's why. I've done a lot of research into what Amazon has got coming, and some of it is rubbish. And some of it's just flat out disconcerting. This is the guy that doesn't give a toss about privacy. You can find out what you want about me, I couldn't care less. Even I am looking at some of these upcoming changes going, I'm not too sure about that. And the weirdest thing is, Amazon did this hardware event for 2025 and then didn't show it to anybody. It's not out there. If you go Google for it now, they haven't bothered to release it. And that's either because they've decided they don't want anyone to see it, or they are very carefully editing it because they don't want you to hear all of the stupid things they're doing. Unfortunately for them, I was there. Wibbly wobbly, back into the past, disappearing. See you in the past. Goodbye. Hi, I'm Jeff Bezos. And we've just developed the Amazon Echo Show 11. So much better than the Echo Show 10. It's got Zigbee and Matter and Thread. The Echo Show 10 already has all that. Shut up. It's gonna have Alexa Plus. You can already do that on the Echo Show 10 as well. Just only in America, for some reason. Shut up. It's gonna have spatial audio. It already does that. It's gonna have spatial audio. You already released that. Just one more question. Why have you made all the new Echoes look exactly like the Death Star?
Minutes later.
If you haven't subscribed already, I'm going to open this thing up when it arrives and I'm going to tell you all about it. I am a musician. I've done a lot of mixing and mastering of music over the years. I know what a good speaker should sound like, and I'm going to tell you if this thing is any good when it arrives. Aside from that, we're covering all of the technical detail today, and there just isn't any. Let me explain. So let's start with the Echo Show 11, brand new. So new.
The land of make-believe.
They've increased the size of the screen by 1 inch. They have increased the resolution from 720p to a whopping 1080p. You know, my Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge from 2016 is twice the resolution of this thing with its tiny little screen. It's twice the resolution. Why isn't it 4K? How hard would it... Wait a second.
To have made it f***ing 4K, it's 2025, you bunch of f***ing idiots!
Why isn't it 4K? What's the problem with you people? Why isn't it 4K? It's 220 quid! It's 220 quid, why isn't it 4K? The bezel's a little bit smaller. Who could have predicted that? I did. Why is that bezel so ridiculously massive? And I think this is intentional. In a year's time, Amazon will be selling us the exact same thing all over again, calling it a Gen 2, and it'll be a bezel-less version. Aside from that, basically nothing has changed. That little skit that I did at the beginning of this video is absolutely 100% accurate. You already released that. they have changed basically nothing except made it worse. So there is no longer the spinny exorcist head thing. It can't spin around to face you, which was actually a really good feature, because if you wanted to use it as a security camera where you could drop in and check around your house, you could actually move it around. You can't do that anymore because it's welded in place. You can get a stand.
Please give me all of your money. I need it for my flappy head. Meh.
You can buy a stand for an extra £35. What? Why? Why is it £35? Oh yeah, I remember. Corporate greed! Oh, I remember. They've taken away the only real good thing about the original Amazon Echo Show 10. But they've taken their stupidity a step further. They are saying that they can no longer provide you with privacy. Why not? Because it would ruin the bezel! The bezel that is already still too big! Why isn't it just a nice little... You know, my Galaxy S7 Edge, I keep coming back to it, that had no bezel at all in 2016. This thing has still got a stupid little bezel around it. Why? It doesn't need one. So they're saying that because the bezel is now so small, they can't fit a little slider over the camera like they used to. Is that true, Jeff? Is that the real reason?
Danger! What's behind you?
That's not the real reason, is it? You liar! And I don't know what the real reason is, and that's why I feel so uncomfortable about it. I'm not normally afraid of this sort of thing. I don't normally get worried about the whole, I'd better put your tinfoil hat on. But on this occasion, I can't think of a good reason that they have taken that feature away when it's something people used to rave about. The only reason I can think of is that they want to see you.
He's floating in space, wants to know what they do, because Alexa is watching you poo.
If you want privacy now, you'll have to press a little software button instead, and the software button promises to stop watching you. Amazon, now with Trust Me Bro technology. And now, a word from our sponsor, Akara. Reginald, do you have children? You do? How? Like, seriously, how? I mean, how does your species even procreate? No! Filth! 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 If you have children, then they're probably leaving the lights on everywhere they go. And no amount of speaking to a demented whiz-bang is going to solve that problem. If your crotch goblins are leaving the lights on all over the house, then why not invest in one of Akara's presence sensors? Choose from wired presence sensors like the FP2, which doesn't even need a hub because it is entirely Wi-Fi. Or how about their Zigbee-enabled FP1E, which costs just $39.99 at time of filming. And soon, a Zigbee-enabled battery-powered presence sensor called the FP300. Battery-powered whiz-bangs? Reginald, you could use it in the toilet! Reginald, what are you doing? Not literally in the toilet, you simple-brained buffoon! All Akara presence sensors use wave technology, which means that there is no more lights going off simply because you didn't move your arse for at least 10 seconds. This is no ordinary presence sensor, this is millimeter wave technology. But wait, there's more. The Akara FP2 presence sensor can do zone sensing technology to allow different automations to run depending on which part of the room you're in. Who is that? Who is that? Recognize that person at all? It's me. It's my YouTube channel. You're just a character that I invented. A character, right? What is this colorful world? It's disgusting! Filth! But what if you don't have smart home light switches? Well, Akara do those too. Click the link in the description now to find out more about a car's presence sensors, light switches, and many, many more amazing whiz-bangs. And now, back to our main feature. Aside from this, it's the same 13 megapixel camera. They're still boasting spatial audio. The previous one, they just used a different word to describe this, but basically they're saying, oh, we can fill your room with sound from one speaker in the corner of a room. No, you can't. Don't be stupid. It's still a really nice kitchen speaker, and I have bought one. I am interested in what it sounds like, but the speakers are smaller than the Echo Show 10 were. So you've got a bigger screen, smaller speakers, and I don't know, is that a good trade-off? I'll find out when I put it in my kitchen, and my kid makes me watch trucks over and over and over and over. I actually really like the remote control trucks. I think they're dead cool. What I'm forgetting though, of course, is that this is compatible with Alexa Plus. Already does that. So with the old models.
Got any spring break ideas?
Somewhere not too far. Only if there's a beach and nice weather.
I do not want to go on holiday with you people. So it's another thing I don't get. I mean, they're saying Alexa Plus is now compatible with these devices. Was it not compatible with the devices you already released it on? I mean, I can see that it wasn't. I can see the absolute frustration in everybody that ever got to use it, so maybe not. And it does beg the question, are we going to be screwed out of Alexa Plus now if we don't upgrade to the new models? Amazon haven't said yes or no to this, but all I know is that my Echoes still don't have Alexa Plus. I don't know if I care. It looks like it's a big pile of sweaty garbage, but I was promised it, and I damn well want it. Pay my damn Prime subscription. Send it me. Oh, I almost forgot there's a new chip. There's a new chip. There's a new chip. Gone from AZ1 to AZ3 means nothing. It means less than nothing considering the last time they boasted about a new chip, I tried the old chip against the new chip and the old chip was faster at doing everything. The new chip was I don't trust this whole new chip bollocks because they're actually already starting to use it as an excuse that people need to upgrade. If you want to do things locally, you'll need the new chip. If you want to do things locally, you'll need the new chip. Liars! That's just not true. Because if you want to get any information out of a voice assistant, it's going to have to go to the internet to get that information. If you want to switch your lights on and off locally in your house, you should already be able to do that on the old chip. The old chip can't be so low quality that it's incapable of that. Stop lying to us. You don't need a new chip to be able to do things locally. Stop it. Liars. Amazon's Vice President Daniel Rauch has also promised something called Omnisense. Let me just read the quote to you. For example, Alexa can detect presence, if you like, with perturbations in the Wi-Fi. Perturbations? Perturbations in the Wi-Fi spectrum in the background so that you can use that Wi-Fi radar capability or ultrasonic presence oh God. Ultrasonic presence. We tried this, didn't we? This is another thing you already did and it doesn't work. Apparently it can bounce sound off your human body and go, there's a body in this room, I'll turn a light on. No, it can't. It doesn't work. Perturbations in the Wi-Fi spectrum. More like masturbate. Is it doing presence detection or is it more sonar bollocks? Because it sounds an awful lot, Daniel, like you're talking about sonar bollocks. And it's not going to work, is it? I have literally no faith in any of that. But you have to take everything this guy says with a pinch of salt anyway, because this is a brilliant moment where he stood in front of this gigantic hollowed out Echo Dot Max, which is the new thing, by the way, showing just how much of the space inside is taken up by the speaker, while simultaneously telling you it takes up every cubic millimeter. No, it doesn't. I can see it doesn't. You got a picture behind you that shows that it doesn't. What are you talking about, Daniel? I think you need to spend a little bit less time perturbating and a little bit more time focusing on your marketing material. And why have they called this thing the Echo Dot Max? This is how not to do marketing. They've taken the Echo, right? This is their new Echo, and they've called it the Echo Dot Max, whilst providing you no option to buy an Echo or an Echo Dot. And so everyone that remembers the Echo Dot now thinks the Echo Dot costs 100 quid. No one's going to buy it because of that. But if you have figured it out and gone, hang on a minute, no, that's not the Echo Dot, that's actually the Echo, they've just added the word dot in there, you feel like you're getting less of a product. And you probably are. Paul from the future here, with a measuring tape. and the original Echo Dot. It isn't much bigger than this. Does this sound any good to you? It bloody doesn't, because the speaker's tiny. It's going to sound awful. I can't judge. I haven't tried it. I have to be fair. I haven't tried it yet, but this doesn't bode well, does it? 100 quid for 10.8 centimeters worth of speaker doesn't bode well for its sound. I'll let him get back to it. There's no auxiliary jack on any of them, so if you're planning on connecting external speakers, you can forget that. So, the products are the same, but worse. The Echo Show 11, maybe it's worth buying if you don't want to spend the extra 20, 25 quid or whatever it is on the proper Echo Show, the Echo Show 10 with a spinny head, and bigger speakers, I might point out. If you want to buy the Echo Show 11, you could save yourself maybe 20, 25 quid, whatever it is, and stick that on your kitchen counter instead, and it will look a little bit better because it's got a nicer screen on it. That's it. Boys and girls, that is the roundup of Amazon's new hardware. Gee, I wonder why they haven't publicised any of that. Because it's crap.
So safe.
What do you guys think? Have I missed something here? Is there something of excitement here that I'm just not seeing? Let me know in the comments. I am pretty sure, from a technical standpoint, this is all, for the most part, a step backwards with a couple of better things. I mean, a 1080p screen. Come on, guys. 1080p screen. I'm so excited. I hope you are too. If you are excited, hit that subscribe button and come and watch in the future as I tell you just how exciting it is to have a 1080p screen in my kitchen for the first time ever. At least since about 2005 when I first put a 1080p screen in my kitchen. So all that's left to do is to thank these incredible people running up your screen. They are my patrons from Patreon, and again, I am so lucky. I have 3 new ones to thank this week. They are Doug Jackson, Connor, and Mr. Magoo. I suspect that's not his real name. Thank you so much to you guys and to you guys. If you want to be like those incredible people, you can do that at either Patreon or buy me a one-off beer at PayPal, and either way, I genuinely love you forever. These are my Facebooks, my X, my Threads, and my Instagrams, and my TikToks. Coming out there, I can be best friends. See you next time.